Listen, I watched Brother Larry's TikTok video 10 times just to make sure the brother wasn't poking fun or just being funny, you know. And the more I looked at it, he said, "Listen, Dr. Umar, I have watched you and I saw your video." This is what Brother Larry said. Okay. Shout out to Larry's Barber Shop College. He said, "Listen, when I was watching your videos, you always spoke about us, black people having a trade and that we need to be, independent and, self sufficient." This is not his verbatim words, but this is what he was, getting at. And that Dr. Umar always spoke on this, allegedly. Um, and I can pretty much say he's right. He's always spoke about black men being the strength in our family, being, and the woman being the matriarch, the black woman, and we don't need to wait on somebody to give us something. We can go get it, go get a trade. I say all this to say, Brother Larry, and this is a real, he's the first brother, black owned Barber Shop College. And he said to Dr. Umar, "We have financial aid for you, we have housing for you, um, we have a place for you." He even broke down the numbers. I was going to say, wait a minute. Listen, my favorite word is called pivot. Okay. And I'm a California state worker, but I'm always willing to pivot or to make more streams of income, okay? Or to learn a trade. It's never too late. I am 50, will be 51, God willing, in December. Glory be to God, and you're never too old to start again. And I would tell Dr. Umar, let me tell you something. Your last video was really sad and disturbing. I know people got a kick out of it because you've always been this strong, virile, um, black man that stood on his own and spoke about the black family. And I'm not being funny. I'm a very visual person, so I'm not poking fun at him. So I just want to make that clear. But I've never seen him in person, but he appeared tall and, a warrior. A warrior. Like he was, you know, a person that you would see in the 60s fighting for freedom, the freedom fighter. And to see his last video um, in such desperation, listen, even our strongest black men, it just happens to anybody. Strong black woman that's not strong, or whatever, it can happen to. We are one step away of losing everything. So hear me when I say, Brother Umar, when I saw the videos on TikTok about you asking for money, some folks were saying you was begging, and what you were saying that your accounts were frozen. And even in my last video, I said, well, if that's the case, all you gotta do is go inside the bank. You don't have to call. Go inside the bank and have them open up a new one and transfer that money over. Because the bank can't just freeze you. I used to work for a major bank for some years before I got into um, state service. So I've always worked in finances, and so, anyways, you can pivot, start again. If you have lost everything, Why not start a trade? And this brother, let me get back to Larry. He broke down the numbers. He says if you did $50 haircuts, hold on, I got it. He said if you do $50 haircuts, okay? This brother said a number that was, I gotta, you know what? I gotta look at it again. I should have wrote down the numbers and what he said. But it was amazing. It was a good living. It was a good living. Um, he broke it on down. Go see him, Larry's Barber College on TikTok, and he broke down because I don't want to just say the wrong numbers, but I wanted to say that he said 50. You do 50 heads, or no, 50, charge $50. I'm sorry, I shame on me. I should have written it down, but it was incredible, and I was like, what? Have your own, and it was a large number. It was a good living. And he says, and you could be self-sufficient, you could write your own checks, be your own boss. He says if you don't want to do financial aid, we got a scholarship at Larry's Barber Shop. I say, Dr. Umar, go for it. Reach out to him. And some people, that has been on platforms and been asked to speak, I know that it may look like, well, you want me to, start from scratch again? I'm Dr. Umar. But you are saying you have not one dime. And I'm not counting his wallet. They took the money from your school. Your school's not open. The Marcus Garvey child. It's a long name for a school that has not been open. Okay. Um, and he was talking about that he needed money for Mama Atunde and Kizzy and everybody. I'm just playing. I just added that. I'm just sorry. I'm a geek. I'm a geek. But no, all jokes aside, um, Dr. Umar, a person that has been through struggle and in late in life, late 40s, um, and I've been there. And sometimes you just have to start from scratch again, and it's okay. Don't worry about what people are saying. Not big. Dr. Umar got to go to Barber College. Why not? Pivot, pivot, and go to that man's page on TikTok. When he broke, I'm telling you, the numbers are beautiful. Makes me want to go to Barber College. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't want to mess with nobody's head, but it makes me like, that's some good money. I can't remember the exact number, but I remember it was good, and I should have wrote it down for this video, but that's okay. Go to Larry's Barbershop. Anyone watching this, look, click the subscribe button, okay? So you and the bell, so you get notified. But go to Larry's Barbershop page on TikTok, and if you type in Dr. Umar, and he broke it down, and he has a scholarship. They do financial aid over there and do housing. The first black barber college that has housing, scholarship, and take financial aid. Go for it. Young women, young brothers, go for it. Okay? Anyways, comment and tell me, what do you think? Do you think some people in the chat, let me read some of these comments. Because some people were saying, someone said, a person from Hurry Up and Buy, child, on TikTok said, teach them how to open a school. Now that was shady. Another person said, Larry's is legit. He's been in the game for years, bona fide. This is someone that knows Larry. I know so many brothers who went to Larry's barber college cutting hair right now. Meanwhile, Umar been talking about a school for a damn decade. That's what someone said. Um, then someone said this video came out of nowhere. I mean, yes, it's random, but it's a good random. It is a good random. So listen, why not? You're guaranteed. Everybody needs a their haircut. So everybody's saying he's legit. Okay, I just read a few, but I went through a lot of comments, and people have testified and said that Larry is he's the real deal. So congratulations to you, Larry's Barbershop, and all your staff for changing lives. We need more brothers and sisters like you looking out. I pray one day that we have another Black Wall Street. Sure, they'll try to burn it down again, but let's try. Let's try to uplift each other. Let's try to become more entrepreneurs. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I don't think it's a dig. I really think he cares. And again, looking at the people that have testified and said that Larry is real and this is no joke. So, Dr. Umar, if you're watching, go check out Larry. Check him out. And I think that um, while you're healing or whatever you're going through right now, why not? Have nothing to lose. Free housing? Just saying. All right, love you guys. And happy hump day.